Yeah, my thing is the off season. It says OFF in front of the season for a reason.
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Those grills drop it hard.
Let's go.
It's time to
I think that the Dallas Cowboys, collectively speaking, man, we pump up, we hype up, and we try to do this thing too much. We do too much evaluations. There will be more conversations about Bossman fat. Is he in shape? If he's not in shape, will he be able to play? Will he not be able to play? Then the news of Xavier Collins going 75 in the 35-mile-per-hour speed zone, right? There's more troubling.
Or Frank Clark.
Yeah. Or Frank Clark, for crying out loud, with Uzis in his truck or car.
Preach.
And there will be more conversations about this guy. Can he play for the Dallas Cowboys? And I'm sitting here thinking, like, thank God we didn't have a Xavier Collins on this team at this point, because who knows what would happen.
Control.
And I hope all is well with him and everybody else, but allow training camp to come through. Let this kid do whatever he want to do, mixtape, rap, bebop, whatever he want to do, sell T-shirts and hats and do all of the other things, skateboard. Let him do what he got to do. But when it's time to get on that field, you got people like we just mentioned, Anthony Get Down Brown, Jordan Lewis, Nashawn Wright, Israel Mukramu, all of those boys, they sitting there saying, yeah, boss man, drink. Yeah, boss man, smoke, because I want that spot. I want that role. Hey, you can go do that all what you want. You can
smoke weed every day.
because I want that spot. I want that spot. So go ahead, boss. I can even tell you where the man is at around the corner, because that's what this is. This is iron sharpen iron, steel sharpen steel. But I want all of the Cowboy fans to pump the brakes. Let that kid be a 21 or 22-year-old kid.
Oh my God, that was so
that's
good.
Gonna be the holler. Y'all go see that segment again. I'm gonna tell you
that was
David.
that was
3, 2, 1, drop it.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Those grills drop it hard.
Let's go.
It's time to
my thoughts on Boss are this, Boss Man Fat. I mean, I'm not really tripping off of him. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, but I will say this. I definitely feel like he has the talent. But he does have to understand. He's going to be on the microscope. We can say this, whatever. We can talk about it all we want. Leave him alone. Ain't nobody leaving him alone.
Facts.
He had those red flags before he came to the team.
That's real big.
People going to stare. I don't care. They're not going to look at Chauncey Golston like they look at Boss Man Fat. That's just the way it is. And I'm sorry it's like that, but that's the way it is. If Chauncey Golston came in with flags, they'd be looking at him and watching him. That's what's going to happen. And as much as we will say, just leave him alone and let him play, they're not going to leave him alone. And he's going to have to stay on his job and his business, because that eye light is on him no matter what he thinks. Everybody is watching what Boss Man Fat does. So he's really, I'm just saying, I'm not saying he's a bad kid or whatever, but make sure you just keep a good circle, because there's a lot of people waiting for you to slip up, it seems like to me, in my opinion. So is how unfair it may be, Boss Cowboy, I mean Boss has that target on his back right now, and he's got to prove it. He's got a target, so he's got to prove it. Any little thing he does, guess what? Going to be in that media. So it's unfair, but just make sure he keeps a good circle around him. That's people that's always going to tell him the good things, because one little slip up from him, it's going to be overblown.